It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jets and the Texans. All that and more coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Houston Texans. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, it's all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The right way they set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, Rodgers. Out right, he's got Rucker. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers to throw once more. And a check down complete to Hall. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in find space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every...
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Play action. Stroud now. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Pierce will try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fights through him. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Pass incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Keep the sticks moving, keep them moving. That's all, open.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Stroud sets up the play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like... Well,
so after the INT, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll run with Hall. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there for us in incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. As Stroud now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Third and 1, Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And New York set to take the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Now Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they can catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
There he goes left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind how it throws so much to the sideline. They do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on that high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pierce now up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Yeah. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got it.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing?
Now this will be caught in end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Done good with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Tech. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Here's Stroud. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Stroud in the air on 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 10 now at 16. So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We start right here in Florida. It's Las Vegas making the long trek east to take on Jacksonville. And it's the Raiders out in front as they approach halftime. The Raiders looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Gabe Davis, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And that one all tied. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially. On first down, here's Stroud. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Edwards-Helaire now off the option. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stroud to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Give to Hall running right. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Now 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now. Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
Now down for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Play action. Stroud now. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Julian Love picks it. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes. Now, his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard, and he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Holding. Offense.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now in Houston, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it in at the 22. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense taking over again. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. Mills going to throw for it. It's complete, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Straight ahead is Hall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So going 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 26 yards. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Done good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now out comes Houston. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of you guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Mills throw completed to Mechie. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mills now on 2nd down. That's complete to Dell. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They go play action. Mills. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be touchdown run. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Ball again.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running left, it's Hall.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like a spot right at midfield at the 50. And the Texans are burning the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Jets, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that.